Hello, I'm here with Stuart Holt of Richmond, Virginia. Hello, Stuart. Welcome, and thank you for being here with us today.
Good to be here.
For us being here in your gorgeous office here this afternoon. Stuart is an avid golfer, a father, and was a recent recipient of the top 25 of the past 25 years here in Richmond, which feature the top 25 entrepreneurs in the Central Virginia marketplace. His company was Response Marketing Group, RMG, which he sold back in 1998.
That's correct.
To Dan Snyder, owner of the Redskins. And at that time, he had 300 employees, $43 million worth of billing, and had offices in 5 countries. He has since started that up again. So he's put the band back together.
That's a good way of putting it.
That's a good way of putting it. But back when Stuart sold his company, he was going into retirement back in the day, which was anything but. And he actually started a rather interesting group called the Evangelism Institute. I thought you, as our readers and our viewers, would be interested to learn a little bit about Stuart and a little bit about why he came up with this and where he feels the need is in the marketplace. Could you tell us a little bit about that, Stuart?
Sure. Most people know about the Evangelism Institute more by our course, which is called Authentic Outreach. And it's a course that we've taught to 3,000 to 4,000 people across the country in almost every denomination. And the way I explain it when I'm at a cocktail party is it's a way of helping people to share what they believe without being obnoxious. And so I'm not trying to pick on all the people out there that share their faith in other ways, but for some reason or another, I just never saw that was a great way in a cup of tea for me to be pretty straightforward and direct with people is sometimes just not acceptable. So what I did was I developed a course that's more of a dialogue, more of a listening style than a telling style, and it's been a blast. And I've got a lot on my table for the next couple of months that teaching this course across the country. And it's probably one of my joys. I mean, I had this business, and I'm still in the marketing business. Love it. I enjoy marketing. I enjoy the fact that we help companies figure out how to promote what they do. But I think this Authentic Outreach course has probably got my heart because I do it. I don't take any fees out of it. I do it on my own time, my own efforts, my own money, actually. And I got a couple of contributors, but it's just a thing that has got me by the heart. And so I spend a lot of my time doing it. Yeah, of course, as Gordon said, I do like golf, and I do like a lot of other things as well.
Do you, is there any particular group for the Evangelism Institute? Is there any particular types of people who get the greatest value? Would it be parishioners? Would it actually be the church itself, or is it really a mixture of a number of different groups?
It's basically the lay people of a church. I mean, the pastors are all, for the most part, promoting it and have, people stood behind it and they like it to come to their church. Some of them will take the course themselves, but most of the time it's lay people because most of it's one-to-one. I mean, when you think about all the great crusades or you think of a Billy Graham event, yes, those things are a lot of people, and then they may have people who are interested in their faith and seek after, more discussion after the crusade or the event. But almost every one of them actually had a one-to-one conversation with one of their friends, somewhere in their neighborhood, someone they worked with, somewhere, in this universe before that crusade. So most people, when they try to examine their faith and what they believe, it usually starts with one-to-one conversations. So that's what we teach in the course, is how people to have this kind of authentic way of talking about it, whether you're on a golf course or a tennis court or wherever, having a bite to eat with someone. And it's much more naturally, I think, delivered that way. It's more of a dialogue, like I said, versus just a monologue.
Do you have anything, since we're based here in Richmond, do you have anything that's coming up that somebody could get involved and come in and actually see you speak or be involved in any way, shape, or form?
Oh, absolutely. We have the course on a regular basis. We actually have a short version of the course next Saturday here in Richmond, Virginia, at the church I go to, which is West End Presbyterian Church. And then we have events all around the country. And so I'm going to a number of Methodist conferences here soon. I'm going to an Episcopal church up in Northern Virginia next weekend. So there's a lot of things going on. And we hold the course regularly in Richmond. And then we also hold it on what we call a short weekend version, which is a Friday night, a good portion of Saturday.
Okay.
And that happens, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in the spring, and then maybe the same amount in the fall.
What's the best way for someone who's not in Richmond per se, but someone who's out across the state or anywhere else to find you either on the internet or phone or what?
Yeah, if you go, it's a long website, but it's called theevangeliziminstitute.org. And if you go to that website, you can contact us. We've taught this course out in Tucson, out in Ohio, Florida. I mean, I've taught it in a number of places across the country. And so people will go, they'll read, the whole story behind the ministry. They will find out a little bit about me, find out what we believe, how we go about it, sample of the student manual that people get when they are taking the course, and then they have me come out. And like I've told people, I mean, I usually pay my own way out, even if it's in Tucson, Arizona, using frequent flyer points or whatever. And so it is really almost no cost to the church whatsoever. So it's a good thing.
Great, great. Well, look, there are probably lots of other topics that we might want to discuss. You've got a big picture perspective, and certainly it would be rather welcome, I think, for a lot of our viewers who would be in the marketing world or would have a need from a marketing perspective. So maybe I'll put you on the spot that you might come back and visit us at some stage, and we'll have a different or additional topic to discuss with you. But thank you very much for being with us today,
Great.
Stuart.
Thanks for
Cheers.
having me talk with you.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
All right.
Well, thanks for taking a look at us at A Testament of One today, and I hope this helped get your week off to a good start. Thank you.